Greetings, friends, and welcome to our next episode of Profiles in Generosity, featuring uplifting stories from some of our inspiring supporters here at ECF. And today we are so honored and blessed to have with us Danette Gentile Kauffman. So, Dani, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you so much, Yvonne. I'm delighted to be here.
I want to share with you all a little bit about Dani, and then we're going to get right into our conversation. Dani is a member of Emmanuel Church on the Hill in Alexandria, Virginia. And before that, she was a member at St. Albans Church in Washington, D.C. She's chair of Emmanuel's Planned Giving Society, co-chair of the Finance Committee, and serves on Emmanuel's Board of Trustees. And she just recently completed her term on vestry. As a passionate volunteer, Dani has created fundraising and other resource-raising programs and materials to assist staff and board members at various nonprofits with fundraising basics and advancement techniques. And she's a lifelong volunteer with the University of Chicago. And she's also previously served as a board member here with us at ECF. And we are so grateful, Dani, for all that you continue to bring to our work at ECF. So again, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, let's jump right in. Dani, tell us a little highlight from your Episcopal faith journey. And what is special to you, Dani, about being an Episcopalian?
Well, thank you so much for inviting me. I'm just honored to be here. What is important to me about being a part of the Episcopal Church is that all are welcome. And that means so much. We are all welcome on an even plane. Men, women, straight, gay, people of color, no matter what your ethnic background. I'm just so grateful to be a part of that community where we can all be servant leaders, whether you're a junior or senior warden in your local parish, a priest, a deacon, bishop, presiding bishop. All are welcome, and I think that is just so important about our church and the way we worship.
Certainly a wonderful testimony to the Episcopal Church, and it's certainly something that I can say as someone who's relatively new to the Episcopal Church. You feel the welcome right away. It's very prominent. And so, Dani, tell us a little bit about what has inspired you to support ECF over the years.
ECF has been such a help and so positive in its impact in our local churches where I have been an active volunteer. Before I came to Emmanuel, ECF assisted the church in developing its documents around planned giving. There had been gifts over the years, and ECF helped the church develop rules, guidelines, a structure for those gifts. And then when I became involved with Emmanuel Church on the Hill, I went back to ECF, and they graciously came to give a training to our parish about planned giving, to introduce or to remind people about the many ways that you can make a planned gift, where you can leave gifts to your loved ones and support the charities like ECF that you want to support, that it's not an either or thing. Oh, I have to leave something to my family, so I can't leave it to my church or to Episcopal Church Foundation. But it was a wonderful forum hour about how those gifts can be structured so that the family gains and your favorite charities gain. We were able to videotape it and put it on our website for others who hadn't attended so that they could continue to learn from it. And I still am blessed with help from the Episcopal Church Foundation around work I'm doing as co-chair of the Finance Committee to help make our church finances even stronger. ECF has been wonderful in providing us resources, a coach, Kate Adams, who has been so valuable to us, not doing the work for us, but standing by us as we make this journey to a stronger financial future, providing resources, ideas, suggestions, support. When you feel like you're doing this alone, just really helpful things that make a difference with perspective of how other churches are doing, and references for resources for people to contact at other churches who can give you advice and recommendations. Those are the kinds of things that are invaluable.
Such a great impact story that you shared with us, Dani, about how ECF is able to just roll up their sleeves and come right alongside the great work that you're doing at Emmanuel. And for those of you that might be interested in that kind of assistance, I'd like to encourage you to be in touch with Jim Murphy, who is the Stewardship Services Director on our staff. You can reach him at jmurphy, M-U-R-P-H-Y, at ecf.org, and he can get you started with some of the resources and assistance that Dani has described today.
Yes, in fact, I need to give a shout out to Jim, because he was the one who came to Emmanuel and helped Emmanuel develop the guidelines and the documents that we needed to have an effective and appropriate foundation documents, and also came to our church to offer this seminar for our parish to learn how they could make these gifts to their family as well as to nonprofits they love.
Wonderful. Our whole team at ECF is really committed to partnering with faith communities and to help lead you into a vibrant future. That's what we're all about here at ECF. So friends, God is at work, as you well know, creating a vibrant, inclusive, sustainable Episcopal Church that creates steadfast followers of Jesus. And your gift to the Episcopal Church Foundation supports God's work, providing programs, resources, innovation, and expertise to strengthen faith communities like Dani has described today, to equip leaders, and to transform ministry for a vibrant future for the Episcopal Church. Thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you for your generous support of ECF.